Hi guys, Trinez here, back with another video. This is the 10th time I have started this video. I don't know, it just seems very off topic for me and my YouTube channel, but you guys will not let me be great and be a beauty guru. Either way, this video is about real estate and actually how I passed my real estate exam on the first try. I will give you tips and tricks on how I did that, and maybe this will help you. Okay guys, so forgive me if I'm looking down at my notes. They are right here. I am not as smart as I look, so I will be looking down at my notes to refer back, to make sure I'm getting everything out. So if you guys are interested in this particular topic, continue to watch. Okay guys, thanks for sticking around. So obviously you wanted to maybe watch this video and my tips and tricks on passing that real estate exam the first time like I did. Now, if you do not pass your exam the first time, sometimes it's a good thing because it triggers your brain to understand what will be on your exam. I just decided I did not want to do that. I had a couple friends who had taken this exam. I had one friend whom I hope doesn't watch this video, took this exam like 7 or 8 times, and she finally received her license, baby, a year and a half ago. So let's get started. Number 1, choose a school that is right for you. You should not choose a school because of the convenience. Say it's right down the street from your house, or you like the hours that they provide, or it's less expensive. You really should do your research and choose the right school for you. Check out the Google reviews. Those are the main things. You should also check out the school's website to see how they set their classes up, to see if that's cohesive with your lifestyle. But convenience is not always the best thing when you are choosing your school. The curriculum is set up for you, not just because it's convenient for you. Okay? Number 2 is you definitely should buy the study material that is offered with your school. There was some people who came into the class who had tried to take this exam before, or maybe had started classes somewhere else and they didn't like that school, and they came over with that school's books versus buying the books for the new school that they attended. Or some people just decided, yeah, I don't need books, I'll just write down notes. I needed the book. The reason why I say you should buy the study material that goes along with that particular school is because, of course, they're in the business of making money. All of your course study is going to come from their book. I did not want to be in class reading from some other book from some other school, even though the study course is the same. I hope I'm making sense. But if this school wrote this book, that means they wrote that book for their instructors, for their teachers, for whomever was coming in. They were going to read from that book. And I decided that, yes, I should probably have their study material. And it worked out perfectly for me. Okay. Number 3 is take your time, move at your own pace. I did a fast track program, which took 11 days, but this particular school, and I will link the school down below if you are in New York City. It's a very, very good school. New York Real Estate Institute. I think Donald Trump received this license from there. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's okay. Don't rush it. Take your time. Understand what you are reading. You really should understand, get the knowledge. You should have the knowledge. Don't think it should be done in a quick way. It should just be done in an efficient way. It doesn't necessarily have to be quick. Okay, so this takes me into my next, I think I'm on number 1, 2, 3, 4. I have notes and I still don't remember the number. I don't know. Okay, number 4, Google a sample test for your state. Those sample tests are put together by a lot of students who remember taking the exam, or by administrators or school teachers who are instructors who actually, taught the exam. So those sample practice tests definitely helped me when I went in to take my exam. So you definitely should at least take a couple of sample tests before you go in. Okay, so that leads me into number 5. The biggest thing with real estate and passing your exam is knowing vocabulary. We have 75 questions, I think, here in New York City on our real estate exam. And I will tell you that entire exam, with the exception of the few math questions that we have, which I will get into next, is basically vocabulary. If you know the vocabulary words, you can then pass the test. They ask you the same question over and over and over and over again. The answer was the same, but it was just formatted in a different way. I hope that is making sense. But it's basic vocabulary. If you know the meaning of the vocabulary words, and if you get your book, they'll have vocabulary words in the back. You should definitely know the meaning of the vocabulary words. If you know the meaning of those words, then you will ace your exam. Okay, are we on number 6? Yes, we're on number 6. Very little math. I was so afraid. So I have a friend whom I call a math magician. My niece is very, very good in math. And my friend is what I call a math magician. I was so nervous about taking this exam because, like a lot of people, I'm frightened by anything math. If it's not 2 + 2, or if I'm not counting my money, I'm probably not going to get it right. But in the real estate exam, and on this particular real estate exam in New York, there was very few math questions. I want to say between 7 and 10, maybe. Definitely no more than 10. Okay. So you should not really worry about the math portion of it. A lot of people ask me, well, how much math was on it? How much math was on it? And it's definitely not a whole lot of math on the New York State real estate exam. I can only speak for New York State. I cannot speak for anywhere else. Don't worry, it's basic math. Basic math. So you do not have to over prepare for math like I thought I did. Okay, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Okay, I thought it was more, girl, but it's really not that much. Okay. Finally, guys, I want you to understand being a real estate agent is not about textbook. Okay. I use about 20 to 30% of the knowledge I learned in class out in the field. Being a good agent to me is being productive, being friendly, being mindful. I wrote these things down, so I'm looking, being knowledgeable, but you definitely have to know a sense of self. People buy from people who seem to know what they're talking about. Okay? It's not that hard. Okay? I am not as smart as I look. I will say that I know I get a lot of business because of my personality. Maybe a little bit of looks. I don't know. I don't really know. But being friendly and being understanding of your client's needs really, really keeps the business, coming back. People, word of mouth, oh, she's a friendly person. She picks up her phone. There's nothing worse than the agent when they never pick up their phone for their clients. So these things are things that you have all the control over. So don't worry about if you're going to pass your exam on the first try or the 10th try. Just remember that once you do pass your exam, your personality has to shine through, because that's where you're going to make money. That's where you're going to get the clientele. Personality. Not everyone has the personality to be an agent. Okay, guys, this video took a long time for me to make, and I have no idea why. But if you have any more real estate questions, leave them below and I will answer them. Okay, guys, stay safe out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.